Second round action, best of 25 legs, and time. To meet the players, would you please welcome last year's finalist from Aldershot, it's James Wade. The legend, the former two-time champion of the world, Dennis the Menace Priestley.
All the years Dennis Priestley has been here, he's never managed to win this title. What a story that would be if this week could be his week. Good win over Colin Osborne. Showed a bit of form in that match. He's taking on James Wade. Beat Wayne Jones 10-7, 24-year-old. Made the final last year, led Taylor early on. Will it be a repeat performance from him? Let's hand over to our first commentary team of the day, John Gwynn and Dave Lanning.
It's going to be a fascinating contest psychologically. The tactics are perhaps going to hold sway here. Dennis Priestley, the seasoned old campaigner. He's been around and seen it all against the young gun, James Wade. And I think Priestley may not be able to outplay him here, John, but I think he's determined to outthink him.
Yes, obviously, vast experience, finalist in the first 3 years here against the finalist last year. And James Wade here, brought onto the stage by the wonderful voice of Shirley Bassey singing Goldfinger. He wants only gold, yes. He was silver medalist 12 months ago, and both of these lads have had the silver medal. They want the gold, Dave. And this game is going to be as competitive as any we see today, believe you me.
Yes, Shirley Bassey, who did Glastonbury, now does darts. Life is surely complete.
Ladies and gentlemen, the very best of order, please. First game is tennis to throw first.
So, the precise, methodical, thoughtful darts of Dennis Priestley against the more electric, impetuous style of Wade. And look at the way Priestley's going off.
140.
Has to be said, as we look at the Priestley fan camp, which is always very strong, this young man is going to have to improve his finishing from his first round match. He could have won 10-0 against Wayne Jones, and if he misses the doubles he did yesterday, then this guy is going to give him a caning.
Yes, it's amazing how 24 hours or so can make a difference to such as that. So we'll see. Priestley,
81.
of course, beat Colin Osborne 10-5. 2 180s in that. 2 180s also for Wade in that 10-7 victory over Wayne Jones. Here we go. Almost anyway. Yesterday, 2 players started the match with a maximum 180 in their first 3 darts. Raymond van Barneveld was one and Terry Jenkins the other. And look where they are. Barneveld in the second round later tonight, and Terry Jenkins already through to the quarters.
Yes,
60.
It was a beefy performance from the bull last night to oust John Pardon. He could be making his usual blindside run right to the final. But we've got Priestley and Wade. A generation game here at a packed Empress Hall, Winter Gardens, where Blackpool, the weather is more Manchester than Montego Bay.
Now, Dave, now. Yes, you mentioned the generation gap between them, 33 years between them, but Priestley's kept himself extremely fit. I don't know whether they're talking to you, Dave, me, or I rather think it could be Dennis. Certainly isn't James. That is for certain. Not a happy bounce out, and 21 means that Priestley will almost certainly punish it. Wade has left himself on a bogey, but he's unlucky in that, isn't he, with the dart dropping to the surface of the stage.
Possibilities here then for Priestley. Single will leave double top for first blood in this second round match. Taking his time as always and picking it out as he so often does. Priestley it is who goes one up, and that's the way he rounded it off.
Yes, and they're all nicely in line with each other on the perpendicular.
60.
Always nice to see that. Nice, clean accuracy from Grandad. Can still be a menace to anyone. Has had some wonderful games on this stage of late against Phil Taylor.
81.
Pushed him all the way twice in recent years.
Yep.
And the first of them, in my view, was really the moment when he realised he could still play darts properly, Dave. And he's never looked back since then.
No, he's enjoyed an Indian summer, a renaissance. His form just a few years ago, seriously, he was contemplating just fading into the background, but he's right back. He's right up in the top 10, ranked number 6 now. Had a terrific Premier League, certainly in the early stages. And I don't think James Wade will enjoy playing at this pace, John.
No, he has played Dennis before. In fact, beat him in Holland earlier this year. So the last time we played on television over there, and beat Dennis Priestley. So he holds a lot to that particular victory, Dave. He thinks that that's still important, even though it was 3 or 4 months ago.
135.
And you saw from the reaction from Dennis Priestley, there's his lady wife Jenny, as always, by his side. Like Tammy Wynette, she knows how to stand by her man.
97.
Yeah, she admits that she doesn't enjoy watching Dennis live, but she can't resist it. What a quandary she finds herself in. Has to be out there, has to be near the stage, but really does go through it. And the look on her face when the other day when Dennis missed a double, it was a case of don't you dare miss it again, Dennis. And he didn't.
136.
But here's Wade, there is Jenny. In fact, the whole, more or less the whole Priestley family are here. 12. 4 for tops, 12 would have left double 16.
64.
Well, he could ill afford to miss that, because Priestley, having taken out 120, is now presented with 91. He'd probably go the bull route. 25 will leave 66. Here goes 16 bull. But let's take it dart by dart. It's going to be for that middle bit first. So 16. If he hits the treble, then double 9 is his target. He went for the treble, but bull beckons.
Yes, how much of the target is obscured? That's the problem with that way. The first dart, I think, was covering part of the target.
Yeah, from our camera angle, more so than from his straight on, in my opinion. Anyway, that's Mr.